Hey guys, how's it going? I know that I haven't uploaded any video in a while, but yeah, because I've been really busy this past few months, I think. Past few years. Like, I wouldn't say years, but yeah. So, this video is really impromptu because I just read an article about, on my phone about like a sign that you are in an international school, and then it just lists off stereotypes of what's it like. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to talk about what's it like for me going to an international school in Malaysia. Yeah, just to put a disclaimer out there, I'm not comparing public school and international school, but all I'm just doing here is telling my experience of what I have going to international school. If you guys are wondering why I'm looking up or down, it's because I'm using my sister's camera and her screen is on the top and the lens are right at the middle, so I can't really, you get what I mean. So I actually take notes of what I'm going to say. So yeah, and also I'm doing this because I've been receiving a lot of questions on what it feels like, or like what's it like going to international school, and just get it done. Okay, if you guys are still wondering, I don't mind going to a public school, but it's just that I can't. Yeah, if you guys have been following me for a while, then you guys know why I can't go to a public school. But I would love to go if I have a chance to. So the first one, you literally have no accent. Yeah, for me, going to an international school is a unique and mixed experiences. Like, it brought me happiness, confused, and also excitement sometimes. But yeah, it's really different because I've been to a government school when I was young. Well, technically, yeah, as a primary school, so I don't know about secondary because I've never been to any. But now that I'm in uni, I can't help but be grateful to what I've learned in international school. Yeah, because like I got the opportunity to learn in such a diverse environment, and also here in uni we are really diverse as well, so that was really good. There were a lot of things that I remember in high school of what I did, yeah, and it would just stay with me forever. I also did a vlog about it, so I hope we'll make like a reunion 10 years later or 20, and just like, oh yeah, you see what you did there when you were young? So in my class, there wasn't many foreigners, but there were more like like let's say 70% of them are like rich Chinese Malaysian kid. I know you're watching this, so I'm sorry for saying that, but yeah. There were a few from Japanese and Iran, but yeah, that's it. But otherwise, they were all great though. Yeah, like we made friends with everyone and so on. And I also have some Malay friends in my class, so that's also good, so I can actually practice more my Malay because I don't speak Malay that much or that well. So the second one, you come out with a different accent. I remember going into an international school, and on my interview and going to my class, they'll be like, oh, you have a really thick accent. I'm like, do I? So, like, after coming out, after I finished high school, I ended up with a Malay American Australia accent. So whenever I go back to Australia, my friends will be like, what happened to your English, man? You sound weird. I'm like, no, it's just the same. So yeah. Okay, so this is a question that I get asked the most. And whenever I hear this question, it really cringed me out. Well, not in a creepy way or something, but yeah, it just really like, yeah. So the question is, where are you from? Well, an answer for this question was really hard to explain to people, especially for me, because I always ended up asking them whether they want a long or a short version answer of this question. So, and of course, they always pick a long one, so I have no choice to run it anyway. So the long one will be like, yeah, well, you see, I was born in Jordan, and then, well, I was born in Jordan because my parents studied there, and we came back to Malaysia, and then I stayed there until primary, up to year 6. I went to Australia because of my dad's work, stayed there for a couple of years, and then I come back to Malaysia and went into international school there, and then going back to Australia for my degree. So that's where I am right now. I am in Australia recording this video. But yeah, so that was the long version. So you tell me where I'm from. Technically I have no idea, but both of my parents are Malay, so I would guess I'm Malay. Whenever they ask me this question, I try to act like it's my first time, but in reality it's like my second to third time in the week. Yeah. And sometimes I do feel like self-conscious because they'd be like, oh yeah, why are you telling me this? Why are you showing off of where you've been, blah blah blah. I mean, I did not ask for it, you did, so I'm just telling them the truth. Okay, so the next one is language mix-up. I understand 3 languages. I'll tell you why, which is Malay, English and Mandarin. Well, being English as my first language, so that's for sure. Everyone in my class are mainly Chinese, so most of the time they speak Mandarin to each other, and I just, eardrops everyone and be like, oh yeah, I know. But yeah, for me to actually speak Malay and Mandarin is a bit hard because I can't really speak it that well, but I understand it 100%. The only language that I can actually speak well is English, yeah. So whenever I go outside, people be like, dude, why don't you just speak Malay? I'm like, no, I can't speak Malay. It's weird. If I do speak Malay, they'll be like, are you Chinese? Why do you speak Malay like that? I'm like, see? So yeah, I just stick with English almost all the time. And so the 5th one, I think it's the 5th, I did not keep count. So yeah, hanging out with people, with friends in international school. Hanging out with everyone in there is easy and also hard, as most of them are like easygoing and they want to try new things and that, go here, go there, and some don't. Recently, just a few months ago, I had to go to Japan for 7 days, and that was a last minute trip because my mom didn't like me staying at home, so she was like, let's go somewhere, go out, don't just cramped up in your room, or yeah. So I picked Japan, and a few days later after I booked my flight ticket, my mom asked, you don't want to go with your friend or something? You might be lonely. I'm like, no, it's alright. It's like I could take some time off, just release everything. But I ended up asking one of my friends. No, I asked everyone, but one of them responded back. So yeah, I went to Japan with a friend and wasn't that lonely, but it was still fun. So planning our next trip to, I don't know, Korea or something. The end of this year or sometimes early next year, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, as I said, going out or stuff, it wasn't really hard for them because they're all, well, I wouldn't say they're all rich, but they have the money to. Hold on, sorry. My noise are getting itchy. So just to summarize it all, not only international school but also the school that I went to in Sydney, everybody has their own story and their own quirks. Like, yeah, you can't judge every single one the same as what you judge others. Growing up with people from different backgrounds makes me appreciate the beauty of every other culture. Like I gotta admit, like some countries that I went to, there were some language barriers, but that will be on my other videos. I'll talk about my travel videos one day, so that'll be good. But otherwise, yeah, because it makes me attending uni in Australia even more enjoyable, because I understand how this people feels and that feels, and you also get to learn from one another. So you can visit one other country, this country, and meet them and ask them to take you around. And yeah, at the end of the day, we all share a common humanity despite our cultural differences. And growing up in an international school makes you realize that even more early on. So yeah. So that is technically my story for today. If you want to know more, just comment down below and I'll try my best to answer it next time or something. But yeah, so you just want to get the word out there, because I've received countless comments about what it's like going to international school, so I'm putting that out there. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.